Pisces, welcome to WillowOAK. Let's jump right in and get your reading started, okay? This is for the month of June, or anytime you find it. Time is fluid, so just in case you find it at a later date, there should be something in here for you. Let's see what we have. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. Okay, what this energy is saying is this is not the time for you to make a major decision. This is the time for more of a relaxed energy, okay? Do not stress yourself out over making big decisions. You could do small chores, walks in the woods, just try to pamper yourself a little bit, okay? Later, there will be plenty of time for big decisions. Okay, now, if this reading does not resonate with you, or for a more complete picture, please check out your other placements, and you might use your intuition to help guide you with this. Okay, let's see what we have now. By the way, I think that's one of the most adorable little nieceys. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Okay, so I could see how these two can go very well together, especially if you have been in a caregiver role that does take up so much of your energy. I have done that, and it can end up being almost all-consuming. So you do need to make for sure that you plan you time, okay? It's very important for your well-being. All right. And if I say a caregiver role, well, that could be anything. It could be an official caregiver. You could be a parent, right? A teacher. So there are many ways to be a caregiver besides officially being a caregiver. But I feel like this could be saying that there might be, or this might be an especially stressful time for you in this role. And if it is, make for sure you take this energy on, okay? Be good to yourself. That will enable you to be good to others as well as yourself. Not saying you're not being good to others, because I'm sure you are. But the problem is, or could be, that you're neglecting yourself in the process, and that won't be helpful to anybody. Prosperity lies ahead. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Whoa, okay, what your overall energy is for the month. That came flying out. You have 3 of them. All beautiful. Look at that. Okay. You are successfully closing out of a cycle to begin something new. You have the King of Swords, which is a very wise energy and one that bases all their decisions on what they know to be truth. And you have victory, okay? So you're closing out of a cycle because you're basing that on your truth, and you are victorious. This is like a story in itself, right? And this is your current energy. And over here, remember, don't make major decisions at this time. Make for sure that you put a lot of care towards yourself. And if you're a caregiver in any way, yeah, that's beautiful. Continue to do that, but make for sure you care for yourself, because then you have more to give to others as well as yourself. What a beautiful, beautiful overall energy. Let's get a card for your recent past. Okay, yeah, working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life. Let others help you. Potentially health problems due to stress. This can have a few different meanings. That's one. But another one is you've carried a lot of burdens and it looks like you might be currently carrying them. But throughout life, there's times in our lives when we do carry a big burden. And when you drop that burden, you feel so much lighter. That can also be another interpretation of this card. It's up to you which you feel is more accurate, because I think either one could be. If you start giving yourself attention, and pampering yourself a little, that would be dropping that burden and it would be a great relief. But working too hard or too many hours and not giving yourself enough attention, that could be it as well. Okay, let's see what your present energy is. Okay. Another 10. You have 2 10s side by side. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off of your shoulders. The end of an addiction or potentially a melodramatic reaction. A lot of the words in this, I said about this. So it's possible that this is just these are reinforcing each other, okay? Both of these are an end. And here is an end. It says a successful completion of a cycle, therefore the beginning of a new one, right? So the end and both of these are an end. So something is definitely coming to an end, right? And it could be a huge relief because this says a successful, and that's the key word here, end to a cycle. In the beginning of a new one, based on your truth, and you're going to be victorious. So maybe this is the time to, spend some time focusing on this and not making other decisions, because this looks like an important thing to take care of. All right, let's get another card. Like I said, you can't make this stuff up. Look at this. A new beginning. So you have an ending and an ending and a beginning. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Okay. Oh my gosh. And look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Wheel of Fortune. A fresh new start or the end of delays. Sudden or unexpected progress. A very positive change in your life. Travel, potentially new vehicle. So look, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It's a new beginning that you're passionate about. So here you have 2 endings and 2 beginnings. No wonder you need to pitter-putter around. Take it easy. There is a lot going on with you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Because you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7 cards, 5 of those are endings and or beginnings. And the other 2 are basing everything on the truth and being victorious. So this is definitely, I would say, a very important time for you. So save the major decisions for when you get this figured out. Okay, here, the past. 5 of Cups. This is talking about you seeing these 3 spilled cups, and that's your focus. Something challenging has happened, and there you are either grieving it, feeling bad about it, some challenging emotion, and it is said, look at the 2 cups that are full. That's where your focus needs to be on going forward. The past is gone. Okay? And you have these 2 full cups. That is right now. So put your focus on that instead of whatever challenging energy it was in the past. Ah, and look at this. It is another 10. You have 3 10s. Amazing. This one is beautiful. It says that you and everybody you love are going to be very happy and content with your life. So in your recent past, challenges, right? Working too hard, focused on something really challenging and not seeing what's going on. But here it looks like you do switch it up and you look at those 2 cups and this is what's in there. Happiness for you and everyone you love. Ooh, little flyer. 2 of them. The devil. And I'm sure that goes, well, let me move these. Okay. I'm sure that is this. Whenever you're in this unbalanced, challenging energy, that could equate to the devil energy, okay? See how these people are kind of tethered to the devil, right? Oftentimes, it doesn't have to be, it can be addictions, etc., but oftentimes it is your emotional state that is filled with a challenging energy, right? And so, yeah, in the past, there were, it looks like a fair amount of challenges that were really bothering you. But, here we go, you realize you need to see these 2 cups. And so you did, which brought you much happiness for you and everybody you love. And here, it's saying you're holding the world in your hands now, where you were, and you knew where you wanted to go. And you were most likely leaving something behind, which is, I'm sure, all this challenging energy. So that might be a lot of why this is here. You've been through a tough cycle. Give yourself a break. Be good to yourself. Okay. Now here is another end. Okay. It's being clarified by the Queen of Swords, so now you have the divine counterparts, the King and Queen. The Queen of Swords, all she wants is the truth, okay? That's it. So it looks like this is a Swords energy as well, 10 of Swords. And what this is in the traditional deck, it's somebody laying down with all these swords in their back, and what they do, shake off those swords because there's a sunrise, and they get up and they go to their sunrise, which is their happiness and joy, right? So that is what you are doing by basing that on your truth. And here you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is a powerful energy, very strong, very driven, and you are letting this go to have this new beginning, basing it on the truth, and you're really adamant about it, and you are going for it strongly. Okay, let's get one more card. Oh my gosh, there you go. Now you have the King of Swords twice, both in the same column, right? So, it's a very strong message. You are ending this cycle to go forward to something that you really want, and you are 100% basing it on what you know to be your truth. And this little mouse spirit, I keep adding and changing. But if you look at how crazy busy this is, it's no wonder. You do need a little downtime. Your new beginning, okay. One that you're extremely passionate about, right? And here it's saying, plant your seeds, nurture them, feed them, water them, give them sun, weed them, and have patience. It could take a little bit of time, but before too long, you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful garden. So things are going to turn out wonderfully. Okay, and it also says in this new beginning, there's going to be questions that you're going to have. Put yourself in the hangman mode. Go inside, use your intuition to answer the questions, because all the questions that you have, the answers lie within you, okay? And you have the Hierophant, which is your connection with the divine. If at any point you have any questions, ask Source, ask God, ask the angels, ask the divine for help, okay? Here's the hangman, about going in and using your intuition to answer the questions that you have. And here is your connection with the divine, and they are there to help you. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. So here you have the 10. So what this is just saying is, yeah, it's just kind of confirming this. Something in your past was a very heavy burden, weight on you. So you pick yourself up and you go forward to create this beautiful new life. And you are going to be victorious for sure. Brand new beginning. And this comes right underneath the prosperity lies ahead. So this is going to be a very prosperous time for you. And prosperity can mean anything. It can mean money, happiness, love, joy, whatever is abundant to you. But it's a beautiful new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. Successfully closing out of that cycle. You're going to be victorious. You're going to grow this beautiful garden. And you and everybody you love are going to be very happy. And this poor little mouse spirit, I picked on him so much. But it keeps coming to me throughout this entire reading. Be kind to yourself, okay? Give yourself time and attention to relax, or whatever it is that you feel you need to do, okay? Because this looks like a really kind of crazy busy time. And another thought about this caregiver, it's talking about we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others. So taking that and kind of switching it up too. Spirit wants to help you. So you help others and Spirit wants to help you. Okay? Let's get some advice from the universe. Well. Much power here. You have the Emperor. He is the boss. He's the boss's boss. And he makes a lot of decisions. What is being said here is go forward with the strength and conviction that you are going to be making the right decisions. All right? Know that it's going to happen for sure. Be strong. Don't have doubts. Make the right decisions for you. And now we have the Queen of Wands twice. So we have the same divine couple twice, and they're the ones that's all about the truth. New beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. And here you have the Ace of Wands. Logical, passionate. Create the balance between the two. And a Tower could be coming in to create this change. It could be started by you or the situation, someone else. It could be small, large, but in this case, to me, it looks like it's a pretty good size one because you are having this transformation. It can be challenging and positive, either way. One thing that they all have in common is they're abrupt, so they're fast. Okay? And I would say let this Tower come on in because it looks like a beautiful transformation. And here Your very last card from the universe is let the sun in. The sun is this wonderful happiness. And miracles are normal, okay? So let that happen. It's beautiful. If you have a question, ask your question. I'm going to put 3 cards face down. And you pick the one that you feel would best answer it, okay? This is card number 1. I almost turned that over. I'm so used to turning all the cards over. Card number 2. Card number 3. Okay, here we go. If you pick number 1, the answer is improving health. If you pick number 2, the answer is yes. And if you picked number 3, it's saying listen to your intuition. I really hope this helps. And if you like this, please give it a like, share, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful month. And don't forget, be good to yourself. Take some relaxed time. Much love. Bye.